Don't break on me, please. Alright. Oh, it's lagging really badly. Oh god. Hold on. Let me adjust settings. I don't understand why there's just a bunch of issues lately. I don't know if it's because there's so much stuff going on or what, but anyways, I'm hoping this goes at least okay because I don't want it to lag. I'm gonna try to stay clear of the chat. I have it on followers only mode because I don't want to get spoiled for a certain movie that just came out and it's not good. So I'm not good with intros, so let's just jump right into it. Alright, so I need to go up to level K. I'm gonna try not to be a pansy this time. Last time I played this, I was taking forever to...
Have you met him? The ink demon. They say he hears everything. Every creak of the floor. Every rustle of paper. I wouldn't run so fast if I were you. You never know what will draw him in.
Usually when she says something, that's when he spawns. Usually. I read, I was looking up to see, like, how often does Bendy spawn? And I read that it's supposedly every 3 minutes. However, I don't exactly know, like, if that's dependent on which route you take, because I was reading something, and it's like, oh, the angel route, he spawns a little bit more. It's like he usually spawns in certain spots, and that's why he takes a while to appear in certain areas. So he's always wandering around, as far as I'm aware of. I just don't know where he is at the current moment. I wish you could find out, like, what his pathing was throughout the studio. It's like, oh, like, he's on level K at one point, and then he's at, like, level 11, and he just teleports around. I wish I could find out what his pathing was, because there used to be a map of his pathing and, like, all the routes he takes, but I can't find it again for the life of me. Is Boris still down there? Usually the elevator moves. Come on, Bendy. Don't do this to me. It's like, usually when Alice says something, it's like, don't run. He usually spawns immediately afterwards, but apparently not. Like, as soon as I leave this, he's gonna spawn. I guarantee you. That's why I like to wait until he goes by. That way I don't have to worry about it. Last time I did this, too, it's, the Butcher Gang member had the last piece, and I was like, where is the last piece? I was wandering around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I could not find it, so I was just wandering back over to, like, the area that I'm in now, and I saw it on the ground. I'm like, thank you so much. Come on, Bendy. I'm not gonna be a pansy, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's so scary. It's like, this is by far the scariest chapter because Bendy is present, like, throughout the studio. Or throughout, like, this area, that is. It's like, every other chapter, it's like, he's not around, really. It's like, chapter 2, he gets, like, there's that little chase sequence. But other than that, chapter 3 is the scariest because that's, like, he's always there. Well, around, I should say. He's not always there. Every 3 minutes, huh? I honestly don't understand um if he spawns more often on the demon, like the demon route or the angel route. I thought I read that the angel route, it's like he spawns more often, but maybe not. I don't want to leave because as soon as I do, he spawns. I read that it's every 3 minutes, but apparently this is not the case. I think last time I did this, I took the angel route, and he took like 15 minutes to spawn. I don't want to leave. I just want him to go by, because that way I know that I'm okay for a little bit. Also, it's like, it's a scary chapter because of the projectionist as well. I forget whether or not the projectionist is a one-hit kill. I don't remember. Bendy is just being really disrespectful at the moment. I'm gonna look up to see if there's any other times, like, there he is. I was about to look it up. Took forever. Maybe it is every 3 minutes, and I'm just dumb. I love the, like, ambiance and the sound effects whenever he's wandering around, like the heartbeat and like his snarling. It's so creepy and scary. I think Boris is down there and he's cowering in fear. It's hard to tell though. Should disappear right about now. There we go. Wait, I already got these bacon soup cans. I thought I did anyways. I don't think there's any other ones over there.
This one's empty.
Of course it is.
Nothing in here.
Of course. Doesn't surprise me. Come on. Okay, how many more do I need? 2? 3? I don't remember. 1 more?
Ah, that should be plenty. Return them to me. And try not to die on the way back.
Nope. Oh, I thought I just saw him spawn. I was like, what the heck? I'm a pansy. It's like, I don't want to die. It's because it's like, Bendy hears every creak of the floorboards or whatever. Okay, I am going to look it up. Because people said it's every 3 minutes, but then some people were like, oh, like, it takes him longer. It's like, oh, I was wandering around and he never spawned or whatever. In Chapter 3, Rise and Fall, the Ink Demon will become active when Henry starts doing Twisted Alice's task. He appears in the spawn point that is nearest to Henry on a timer every 3 minutes. That's what I figured. But then people are saying that it's every 4 minutes. It's so confusing. And then there's a video that's 14 minutes long. I have no idea. Like at least with the Dark Revival, it's like he spawns on a more regular basis whenever you like move or like run around. It's like it's very confusing to how his spawn mechanics work, because he's probably wandering around somewhere. There he is. Last time I did this, like I was playing it for like an hour and like 40 minutes or whatever. Because I was in these little miracle stations for the longest time. I also figured out that later on there's like the Bendy cutout task or whatever. There's like you have to like destroy like 15 of them or something along those lines. And it's like Alice says something along the lines of like, he hates it when I do that or whatever. Just in case. Wait for the elevator to come back up. Like Alice says like, oh, he hates it when I do that. And then he's supposed to spawn more often when you do that. Like every single time he does that.
Bendy said I had talent. He was always a good liar. Still, he was once a very handsome man.
But anyways, he's supposed to spawn more regularly when you do that, but I think it might have been
Punching in.
patched. Oh, I didn't realize I can open that.
There are so few rules to our world now.
Die.
So little truths. But there is one rule we all know and respect down here. Beware the ink demon. Stay out in the open for too long and he will find you. For if you see him, you'd better hide. If you don't, well, I enjoyed our date. Now, let us begin our work.
I don't know why she says it twice. I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's intentional, but that's strange.
Have you seen them? The swollen ones. They're just stuffed full of extra thick ink. It makes me sick. And yet, it's the perfect thing for keeping myself together. If you're gonna catch them, you'll have to learn to move quietly. Come back to my door. I have something that you'll need.
Right. 3 extra ink. Alright.
Better get overtime for this.
So it's level 11, okay. Hi, buddy. Oh, you didn't give me one? Boo. Okay, there's the radio here. I think that's my favorite Bendy's like song that's in the game. I'm such a pansy. It's like I shouldn't be this scared of Bendy, but he's just so creepy, and it's like I wish I knew like how his spawn mechanics worked. Because I know that he just wanders about on his pathing, but I don't know like the amount of time that he spawns, and I don't understand whether or not the like running around and making a ton of noise makes him spawn faster. I have no idea. There he is. Jeez, that scared the crap out of me. Usually when Bendy goes by, the dudes despawn. Okay, I was about to say, where is he? I know the projectionist is off to the right somewhere. I'm not gonna go over there though.
Bring me back my equipment, please. Once upon a time, there was an angel, and she was beautiful and loved by all. She was perfect, no matter what Joey says.
Back to the old grind.
Back to the old grind. I forget what's next. I forget if I don't think it's the cutouts next. I don't think. I think it's the ink canisters, right?
I'll make this simple. Look for valve pads.
Yeah.
Turn the little wheels. Then bring me their power cores. Please don't make me regret sparing you. I can always change my mind.
How does a plunger actually work? 3 valve cores on level P. I was gonna say level question mark? Die.
Another day, another dollar.
Hi, buddy. Gonna wait for Bendy to go by. Because usually he spawns in the poster there. I think. I could be wrong. I think he spawns there and then he goes down the hallway. I want to wait until he goes by because that's the safest time to go do the task. I think it is anyways. I could be wrong. I said last week when I played through the first 2 chapters and then a little bit of chapter 3 that I was gonna get to it the next day, but like I was not really feeling up to it. Just because I wasn't feeling all that great, and these streams go on for a little bit, and I just didn't have the energy for it. At least on level 11, he spawned fairly quickly. He's always on a path. Always. I just don't know what that path is. I hear the little butcher gang dude wandering around. There he is. Be great for Bendy to spawn and then have him just disappear. That's not gonna happen, apparently. I'm such a pansy. It's like, I should not be scared of this game, but it's still really, like, nerve-wracking, because you never know where he's gonna be. Or, like, when he's gonna spawn, and then you have to run away, and then you have to hide. It's very eerie and creepy. It's like, a lot of people would probably be not even, like, creeped out or anything. They're just, like, brush it off as nothing, really. But I'm a pansy. Come on, Bendy. Be a bro and spawn. I've always liked the design in this game versus the Dark Revival. It's like, I feel like the Dark Revival was a bit over the top. Because the Dark Revival, like, gave him a voice and it made him more humanoid than, like, cartoonish. Because with the Bendy in this game is, like, more deformed and otherworldly. And it's just a really like eerie, like, version of him. But with the Dark Revival, it was a bit too much for me. Like, I didn't like it. It's like I give props to what's his name? Like, Sean Kristen or something. I don't remember his name, but it's like he did a good job with what he had. I just found it a bit much. I thought I heard the heartbeat, but I think that's elsewhere. Like, as soon as I leave, that's when he's gonna spawn, and that's gonna suck. I would like him to spawn to get rid of the Butcher Gang member. Because usually when Bendy spawns, it despawns everyone. I think he does anyways. I could be wrong. I want him to spawn. Because I really need to use the bathroom, like, really badly. But I want him to spawn just so I can, like, as soon as he spawns, I can pause it and then, like, go from there. Because I'm going to be cutting out all of these, like, downtime sessions when I post it to the main channel. Like, you won't see any of this. I've been going back and playing a bunch of the older games that I started playing initially, just like revisiting them, like having a little bit more polish, being more confident in my gameplay, in my videos. Is he just not gonna spawn? I feel like it's been more than 3 or 4 minutes. Maybe it's like he only spawns every 3 or 4 minutes if you're moving around. I don't know. I thought he was on a set pathing, like, throughout the studio, because I think he spawned in the, like, on level K, like you saw him spawn twice. He spawns in one of the hallways on level K, and he spawns in the, like, the toy factory area on level K. He spawns here on level P, and he spawns on the other side of the area on level 11. He spawned in the same place that you saw him go by initially, and if you took the stairs, he spawns there too. So it's like, I don't exactly know what his pathing is. I don't know if it's a set path. I don't know if it's random. But it's really annoying that he's not spawning here. I just want him to spawn. That's all I want him to do. Because as soon as he spawns, I can go use the bathroom real quick. I don't wanna like pause it and then have to like reset the cycle, you know? Well, reset the spawn time. I said reset the cycle, but there's literally a thing called the cycle in this game. So poor choice of words. Where is he? Every 3 minutes, huh? Okay, let me check something real quick. Nope, doesn't say. I'm just looking up to see what his spawn times are. People are giving really conflicting answers. Because some people are saying 3 minutes, then some people say 4 minutes, and then some people say 15 minutes and then an hour, and it's just really confusing. I hate going on the Steam forums on mobile because it always takes me just to the store page. He's got to spawn eventually. It's like somebody says, Alice Angel says you have to be silent, so I guess running can also be a trigger. Oh, he used to spawn quite often before Chapter 4 was released. That makes a lot of sense. So it did get patched. Because I remember there used to be a video that showcased how Bendy reacted to when you break the cutouts, because in the toy factory, I remember there would be he would walk through and then he would see the Bendy cutouts and then he'd be like looking around like, who did this? I remember it, and I just can't find that video again. I just want him to spawn. He spawns a whole lot more when going down the demon path. That makes a lot of sense. I should have went down the demon path, because that way I wouldn't have to have all this downtime. If I camp in the elevator, he spawns every 4 to 6 minutes for me. Cool. That's not helpful to me. Because how would I know that he spawns if I'm not near the elevator? I don't think he spawns in the angel path. Thank you so much. I have waited a full hour now. He still hasn't spawned. I didn't see him a lot in the angel route, so I'm guessing the spawn rate for the demon route is more than the angel route. I saw him about 5 to 6 times, all because I ran. So yeah, it's based off of you running too much or doing stuff too slow and making him spawn. So I have to like run around then. I'm wasting so much time, but I want him to spawn because I want his pathing to be reset. So maybe I'm hoping that little noise that I just made gets him to spawn, because if that's the case, then that's what I need to do. He got nerfed, blah, blah, blah. So it's just very confusing on how he spawns. This is super confusing. Every 3 minutes, unless you break a lot of cutouts, then the timer will be shortened. This is so confusing. Usually he has a pathing that I'm just confused about. I'm wasting so much time. It's been 10 minutes and he hasn't spawned. As soon as I leave, though, he's gonna spawn. I guarantee you. Because it's like every creak of the floorboards. That's what Alice said. God dang it. Let me actually change the keywords in the query. Demon/angel path makes no difference in spawn rate. I don't believe that for a second. Like, I love the ambiance, But it's like, I can't tell when he spawned versus not. I'm so confused. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry. I just wish he would spawn. It's like, I don't understand his spawn rates. I don't understand if I have to keep running around. I don't know if standing still cause him to spawn. It's very confusing. Because I feel like he got nerfed a ton. He'll come back every 4 minutes of the dot. I feel like that's not accurate. This is so confusing. I apologize that this is not very good gameplay, but it's like, I just want him to spawn. Just so I can actually feel safer to move around. He doesn't spawn as often in the angel path. That makes a lot of sense. But I just wish I knew the direct times. Maybe it does. Maybe there isn't a timer, or like a consistent timer in the angel route. That would make a lot of sense, but that's still dumb. Because it should be like if in the demon route he spawns like every 3 minutes, for example, it's like in the angel route it should be like every 6 minutes. Just like not as often, but it's still like a time like that's consistent, because it's like I shouldn't be in this miracle station for more than 10-15 minutes waiting for him to spawn when there's a chance that he will never spawn again. Because when I was up at level 11 or whatever, when I was getting the ink blots or like the ink hearts, it's like I moved around a tiny bit and he spawned almost immediately. Like I got one of the things, I played the radio, and then I went around, and I was moving around just a tiny bit. I don't think I was running, and then I went into the miracle station, and about 30 seconds, maybe a minute went by, and he spawned. But it's like I just fought one of the searcher dudes, and I jumped around and I ran a little bit, but he hasn't spawned yet. So I don't know why he's not spawning. This is super confusing. As soon as I leave, he will spawn. I guarantee you. I'm such a pansy. Like, if he doesn't spawn in the next 3 minutes, I'm gonna go run around. Because that'll be 20 minutes that he has not spawned. This is stupid. Like, I got all the gearboxes, and I got all the ink carts, and he spawned fairly quickly. It's like the gearboxes, he took a little bit, but he spawned twice. Maybe it's just dependent on how much you move around. This is super annoying. Okay. Maybe now he'll spawn, now that I fought another dude. Probably not, knowing my luck. Like, there's one over there. Wait, is that even open or closed? I can't even tell. Like, do I even need to do that one? I just wish he would spawn more frequently. It's like, I should have went down the demon route, because at least that way he would spawn more frequently. Because this is super obnoxious. Come on, Bendy. Be a bro. Not being very cooperative. There he is. Jesus Christ. Took way too long for him to get him to spawn. What was that, 20 minutes? He goes into the poster, right? Yeah. That took way too long. Okay, that one's empty. That one's also empty. Let's see if that got him to spawn or not. I just made a ton of noise. Like, I just fought two guys, and I just ran around and jumped around a little bit. Hopefully that gets them to spawn a little bit faster. Because this is super obnoxious. I need to go over that way. Just trying to get him to spawn. That's all I'm trying to do. But he's like barely being cooperative. Like, I ran around a little bit, and I jumped around, and I fought some dudes. It's like I made a ton of noise. I'm just trying to get him to spawn. That's all I'm trying to do. At this rate, I might as well just go... Oh, I thought I just saw, like, some shadows or something. Like, over to the left there, like, by the desk. I thought I saw shadows in the thing. But anyways, I might as well, like, just go and, like, run around and try to get all the stuff. And, like, if I die, I die. Because this is really obnoxious just waiting around for him to spawn. Like, with all, like, with all the machinery and, like, all the like, the whirring. There he is. See, he spawned quicker that time. Maybe running around and jumping around making a ton of noise really does help. Because that was a lot faster than before. That was like maybe like 3 minutes of like running around and making a ton of noise. Versus the 20 minutes that I waited for the first time. But that's just because I was staying inside the miracle station without doing anything. Okay, that one's empty. Why? Now I want him to get him to spawn again because I'm not gonna have enough time probably to get the other one. Annoying. So hopefully he spawns faster this time. This is gonna be very jump cutty, it seems. Very obnoxious. Because I just had to fight 3 guys. Hopefully he spawns a little bit faster this time around. Like, I don't like the pathing that he does over here. Like, over to the right. Because he spawns and then he goes around the corner and goes into the wall. It's really hard to tell when he leaves. Because you have to watch when the ink on the walls dissipates. Come on, Bendy. I was really hoping you would spawn faster. Might as well hydrate, because why not? I was really hoping you would have spawned. Like, I could have gotten the thing and left by now. Like, I probably could have been at Alice's door by now if I had just gone for the thing and left. There he is. Like, his pathing here is super short. I wish he did like a full loop around the thing. See, he's gone. Nope, too much. God dang it. Come on, grab it.
You're quite the efficient little errand boy, aren't you?
Get me out of here. That took way too long. That took me, what, 25 minutes? Maybe 30 minutes?
Time people knew my name. It's Alice Angel, they'd say. Feels like so long ago. But those days can come back. Dreams come true, Susie. Dreams come true.
Save it.
Always on time.
Next is the cutouts, right? I think. And then I have to go down to the bottom level with the projectionist.
You see those grinning demons? Let's remove them, shall we? I've got just the tool to make this even more enjoyable.
Level K and Heavenly Toys. Beware the Ink Demon. Thank you so much. Die. Okay, I want to go over to this door over here. Come on.
The real problem, Mr. Drew, is that he never actually tells us little people anything. Oh, sure. According to him, there's always big stuff coming. Adventure and fame and the like. But I'm the guy, see, who has to make sure our budgets don't go all out of whack just because genius upstairs went out and got himself another idea. Speaking of which, this is top secret. Apparently, Mr. Drew has another large project in mind now. And it ain't gonna be cheap.
I don't know if that alludes to, where do you think you're going?
Another day, another dollar.
I don't know if that alludes to, Chapter 4 or not, with, Bendy Land. Man, level P took me way too long. I'm gonna get this one out of the way first. Come on, go. I should have went to the other one, but not taking the risk. Like that one's really hard to get to sometimes. Yeah, I should have went to the other one. Usually, like, Bendy spawns more frequently as soon as you destroy the cutouts, but he's not spawning. Like, I thought maybe it would, like, boost his spawn time. Like, I could have been on my way to Heavenly Toys by now. It's like, I'm such a pansy. Like, I, like, spend way too much time hiding. So, like, I should have went down the demon route, because that would have made my life so much easier. Because that way I wouldn't have to stay in these for as long. Because I thought the angel route made him spawn even more, but it makes sense that it would be the demon route, because I thought with the angel route that it would be more, like, tedious. There he is. Yeah, I thought the angel route would have been more tedious to move, because it's like, oh, like, you're doing the angel's task, I'm going to fight you on that. I don't know. I can hear him snarling. Die. Okay, I'm gonna leave these ones for later. It's like, oh, don't run. I'm hoping that because I just ran, that whatever pathing he was will make him spawn on this level. Because I know he was just back over in the other direction. So, like, I could have been probably done by now if I didn't hide. Like, I probably would have been at the end of the chapter if I wasn't such a pansy. I love the ambiance, though. Makes me appreciate, like, the ambiance and the music more. Come on. Like, as soon as I leave, that's when he will spawn. That's usually how this goes. And it's always hard to tell. Like, if he spawns far away, it's hard to tell where he's coming from. So it's, like, really hard to tell if he comes from the left, to the right. It's hard to tell. Because I think if he spawns over to the right, like, that way, like, he spawns further away than if he would have spawned on the left. This video is going to be very jump cutty. There he is. That actually spooked me. Because that was really loud on my ears. Oh, it's really hard to tell where he's coming from. Yeah, I was about to say he should appear now. I've always liked that design better than the Dark Revival one. Because the Dark Revival one is just over the top. And I like the eerie, deformed nature of Ink Bendy versus the Ink Demon that's in Dark Revival. Wait for the heartbeat to go away and then I'll leave. And he's gone. Okay, I'm not gonna chop that one just yet. Or that one. Die.
Better get overtime for this.
It just auto-saved. Oh, there's another one over there? God dang it. Okay, how many are there left? 8. Usually, like, I read that usually Bendy spawns... Oh, there's another one over there, too. Nope. Want nothing to do with you. But anyways, Bendy spawns when you break more cutouts. I don't know how true that is. Maybe in the demon route, he spawns. It's hard to tell, like, if he's spawning or not over there. I don't think he does. Well, I think he does, but I don't think he spawns like that. I think the effects are clearer than that. This is going to take me as long as it did last time, isn't it? I've been going for an hour and I'm not even close to being done. I still have to get all the other cutouts and I still have to go down to the projectionist level and get all that done. And I'm going to be hiding from the projectionist as well. Like, this is my least favorite chapter by far. It's the scariest chapter, but it's the most tedious as well. I think my favorite chapters go by 4, 5, 2, 1, 3. Does he just not spawn from the cutouts on this route? It doesn't seem like it. Because I got rid of, what, 7, 8 of them, and he hasn't spawned yet? There he is. I really wish they would keep his reaction to the cutouts in. It's like, what happened to my cutouts? I'm pretty sure he had a reaction at one point. I might just be misremembering it. And he should be gone now. Okay, is that all of them here? No, there's one more. Good thing I looked at it.
Punching in.
So how many more do I need? 4. I feel like I'm missing one somewhere and I don't know where they are because I know there's 3 in the one room. Oh, and then there was one on the other side, like outside the door, where Boris gave us the pipe. I remember. I could have been done with this chapter by now if I wasn't such a pansy. It's just really scary. Man. See, he spawned faster that time. That was like, what, 2 minutes, maybe? 3 minutes? Like, I think if I remember correctly, like, as soon as I break the last one, it's like, he hates it when I do that. You better hide. Or something like that. Maybe I should have waited till the one by the elevator, but oh well. I'm gonna have to, like, sprint to the Milko station. Okay, there should be one right around the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now that was fun. Oh, I forgot to mention. He hates it when I do it. I would hide if I were you.
See? I remember. I feel like that's a scripted spawn. I love his snarl. I really do. It's really unnerving. And just his like sauntering around, like his limp. Right. Whatever. Goodbye. That took me way too long, buddy. Alright, then I have to... I have to fight the dudes. And then I need to go down to the projectionist level, right? Took me way too long.
The disgusting wretches have wandered my halls, have gone unchecked, trying to drag me back to the darkness. Don't fatigue your angel. Purge them one by one. Smash them into puddles. Kill them.
I don't know why you don't give me a better weapon. Really? Only 3? I thought there were more than that. Huh.
So quiet, like a welcoming grave. I like the silence. Don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate leaving work unfinished. Fortunately, I have you to pick up the pieces. But you'll have to go even deeper. Down, down, down into the abyss. Take the lift down. Say hello to an old friend.
You're gonna give me a
Send
Tommy
me a
gun.
present.
But you're not gonna give me a Tommy gun.
Take good care of it. It belonged to someone very special.
Oops.
I forgot.
You suck.
It's a little hard to get a hold of. Oh well. Better luck next time.
With the projectionist, I honestly don't care if I die. I just want to get through his section. Because Bendy doesn't spawn, and I understand his... I understand the projectionist. I know that there's one here, but I'm going to save that for last.
There he is. The projectionist. Skulking in the darkness. You be sure to stay out of his light. If you don't want trouble, just bring me back the pieces I need.
Like I said, I honestly don't care if I die here. Oh, come on! Really, you turned around like that? Why did you turn around? That doesn't make any sense. Like, that made no sense whatsoever. why he turned around. See, now he's coming back. Pick a side, dude. Oh, I honestly don't care if I die, but he's being a massive, like, jerk. I don't know if it's because he can hear me splashing about or what, but this is annoying. Are you good? I still hear him, I think.
No, I'm not looking for trouble. It's just the nature of us projectionists to seek out the dark places. You see, I've learned the ins and outs of this here studio. I know how to avoid being bothered by the likes of this company. That projectionist, they always say, creeping around. He's just looking for trouble. Whether trouble or not, I sees everything. They don't even know when I'm watching. Even when I'm right behind.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to go by again. Like, this is by far the sketchiest section. You know what I might end up doing? Here's what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to end it right here for now. And I'm going to replay through chapter 3, but I'm gonna use the Tommy gun. Like, I'm gonna get the Tommy gun because that way I don't have to worry about the projectionist. Plus, I'm out of time anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Back to the old grind.
Yeah, I'm out of time because I've been going for an hour and a half. I thought I could have gotten through chapter 3 by now, but I'm a pansy, so stay tuned. I'll get to this as soon as I can. If I'm not able to get to it, in the next couple days, it'll be a little bit, but stay tuned and we'll go from there. But in the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. I'm not good with outros, so I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.